real deal media from Big Citrus today. You know what I'm saying? We asked the guys a couple questions. Man, let's see if they're really locked in, to the questions for real. If football don't work out, it's gonna be my second job. Just watch this. Question here, real quick. John Taz Williams, nice to meet you. Dominic Orange, Iowa State University. You know, um, I have a question. You got a lot of teammates. You love them. Who's your favorite player on the D line?
Uh,
His name rhyme with Big and Citrus.
Dominique Orange.
Okay. Thank you, man. Thank you, man. Nice to meet you, man. I'm gonna get a little bit of T. I'm gonna give a little bit of T Mill, a little bit of Rocco. Give them both. A question and answer. So but if y'all look around, Rocco is a real deal, elite player. So, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get him. I gotta lock in. Look, Tyler Miller looks so lonely. I'm so glad I'm not sitting next to Rocco in this interview. He has to answer the question in like 10 minutes. He's been sitting there the whole time. Tyler Miller, Iowa State, Dominique Orange, nice to meet you. When you're practicing, you guys practicing hard, sometimes in camp, when stuff gets really hard, who is the, hardest guy you going against the D line, big guy, I think he sits in the middle. What do you think?
Definitely Ikena Iziagu, for sure.
Wrong. So you would answer that again.
God, who else? Zamir Hawk, he's up there for sure.
Delusional.
Yeah, just two workhorses on the D line for us.
Yeah, so Tyler Miller is delusional, everyone. So, but those guys are elite names. But Dominique Orange is still here. But we'll get to Rocco in a second. Rocco just be rambling on about nothing. He don't be talking about nothing. He just saying the same thing over and over. Look at him. He looks so sophisticated. Yeah, only if y'all knew the real Rocco. Rocco, Iowa State University. Dominique Orange. Nice to meet you. So you practice a lot. Fall camp and whatnot. Quarterbacks don't get hit. Understand. Who in practice would you be most scared of? If you were to get hit. Don't lie.
Not you, because I'd be running away from you pretty easy.
Crazy. Anyways.
I'd probably say Ike. He's fast, he's big, he's strong. So yeah, probably Ike.
So Dominique Orange plays no factor into this.
No, you're not that fast, so I would be able to get away from you pretty easily.
Oh, Rocco's delusional. Thank you, Rocco. Have a nice day, man. Jeremiah Cooper, hi, nice to meet you. Dominique Orange from Iowa State. We see you have a 91 rating on, NCAA 26. How do you feel about that?
Hey man, it's amazing. Just being a 91 safety back there, I can pick off anything. But knowing that Dominic Orange is putting the pressure on is even better, bro.
I like that. I'm 90. But do you feel like Dominic Orange? Don't you feel like Dominic Orange should be higher than you though?
To be honest, does he have a touchdown?
Dominic Orange does not have a touchdown.
Maybe if he scores a touchdown, then he gets out.
I think at times you gotta forget, Dominic Orange is a D lineman. Yeah, but not common. Your job is to score, but answer the question.
No.
We got another delusional one. Been 4 delusional guys all day. Nice to meet you, Jeremiah. Talk to you soon. Yeah, when this man get to talking, it get bad. He a procrastinator when it comes to talking. He talking, hey, Coach Campbell, yeah, he a real deal talker. But I respect it though. Yeah, that's my guy. Can't really say too much about him. Man, look sharp today. Y'all see that gray suit? Yeah, man, look good. Yeah. See, look, I wasn't playing. We still waiting on the man. Do 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 do. Go ahead, sit down, Coach. Real quick. Coach Campbell, Iowa State, Dominique Orange, nice to meet you. You've been hanging out with the guys, at Big 12 Media Day. How's that been? Specifically Dominique Orange.
Well, you know what? I love our players. So anytime I get Dom at his best, it's an honor to be with him.
Okay, that's good. Hey, last question, Coach.
Yes,
I won't take your time. Do you believe you were a better D lineman than Dominique Orange?
Well,
remember what college you went to?
Yes, sir. And I think statistics still play a role. And I think if we look at stats, Coach Campbell's stats would dominate the living heck out of Dom's stats so far. So there's still one more year to go. We'll see how it all ends up.
Thank you, Coach. Have a nice day. Yes, sir.
Great to see you.
He lying. He don't know what he talking about. Listen, he ain't played nobody. He went Mount Union. Hey, I went Big 12. Yeah, he ain't talking about nothing.